This could be a lot worse, so you probably need to fix your attitude real quick. Because having a bad attitude with me does nothing good for you.
All right, buckle up because this courtroom moment is about to pull you right in. Today, we're diving into the case of Gracie Cassidy, a defendant who pled guilty to carrying a weapon in a prohibited place, a third-degree felony. The judge here? None other than Judge Raquel West, and trust me, she does not play games. In this hearing, we'll see probation rules, Georgia state complications, and even a moment where Gracie's attitude nearly tips the scales against her. But here's the kicker. This case isn't just about guilt or innocence. It's about what happens after the plea, the strict web of probation, reporting obligations, and the looming threat of prison if a single condition is violated. As you watch, ask yourself, is this justice giving someone a second chance or setting them up for failure? Stick around because Judge West lays it out with razor-sharp precision. And Gracie? Well, she's got some choices to make. Let's break it down.
Good morning, you're Gracie Cassidy.
Yes.
And Miss Cassidy was previously in court and entered a plea of guilty in cause number 24 DCCR 1480 to the third-degree felony offense of unlawful carrying a weapon in prohibited place. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
State has to.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Your Honor, the only, fact I would like to say is she's now living in Georgia and it'll be transferred to Georgia for supervision.
Just make sure when you talk to probation, they'll get that all taken care of. The biggest thing about your probation being transferred is it kind of means you have double duty. So you will be reporting in person where you live, but you're still technically on this probation here in Texas. So it's not like the whole case. Well, no, there's one fee,
Yeah.
but you will have to report either by mail or online here as well each month. So you're going to go in person there, and you also have to report here. So you can't forget to do that mail-in or the online reporting here because that would be a violation. It's just
Okay.
a lot of people they think they're doing everything right because they're reporting in person over there, but you have to stay in touch with us as well. All right.
Judge, real quick, I apologize. There is one thing, and I spoke to Mr. Megan about this previously.
Oh, that's right.
There seems to be maybe a new charge in Georgia. I don't know I don't know the circumstances of this, nor do I recognize the charge.
Yeah.
Notice what's happening here. Gracie brings up a car accident that led to her arrest in Georgia, but the judge and attorneys quickly clarify it was tied to her Texas warrant. This is where probation law gets tricky. When you're under one state supervision but living in another, you're basically playing by two sets of rules at once. Here's the drama. Many people think reporting in one state is enough, but as Judge West just emphasized, failure to keep Texas updated can land you back in custody. Think about it. Would you be able to juggle reporting in two states, fines, community service, and a felony probation officer breathing down your neck? It's a reminder that probation, while better than prison, is no free ride. One slip and it all unravels.
And it's equivalent with us.
Hang on, ma'am.
So that's the only thing that's new that I wasn't aware of, and I spoke to Mr. Megan about before, and he was gonna find out.
Okay, so whatever you have to take care of, obviously in Georgia with regard
I
to.
don't have anything to take care of. That was like what they were including in Georgia.
That's the case, Judge, but
Like I got
I
in a car
didn't
accident,
understand.
they arrested me because I had a warrant here.
I got you. Okay. All right.
But I really don't. Well,
Okay.
there was nothing to deal with. I just kind of found out.
That's where you got arrested, and then they transferred you here.
I didn't get transferred. I just had to sit in jail for 44 days.
Okay.
To find out.
Okay. Got it.
That's
Okay.
sufficient for the state.
All right.
I just didn't know.
Okay, Ms. Cassidy, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient of.
I have a question.
Yes.
This packet, it said like I had to do like 300 hours of community service.
So explain all that to your probation.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're on felony probation. It's required. If you talk to your probation officer, if you're doing everything right, sometimes they waive part of those. Sometimes they don't. It depends on how you're doing. Do you understand? This could be a lot worse, so you probably need to fix your attitude real quick. Because having a bad attitude with me does nothing good for you. Okay. So I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, I'm going to follow your agreement.
This moment right here is the turning point. Judge West lays down the deal. 4 years probation, a $500 fine, community service, and strict compliance with every rule. But notice her warning. If Gracie completes probation successfully, her felony disappears, like it never happened. That's massive. But here's the flip side. If she slips up, she could face 2 to 10 years in prison. That's the razor-thin line probationers walk every single day. What do you think? Should someone who violates probation automatically face a prison time? Or should courts weigh mistakes more carefully? Drop your thoughts below. This is where real debates about fairness and justice come alive.
And defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 4 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have a felony conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the probation, at the end, the case is actually dismissed. You will never have a felony conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, you could be found guilty and sent to prison for anywhere between 2 and 10 years. Do you understand? Okay. One thing is on these types of probation, if you do everything you're supposed to, I sign early terminations from probation all the time. But it means you have to get it all taken care of early and up front. So take care of everything, and then there's the possibility of getting off early. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
So to sum it all up, Gracie Cassidy pled guilty to carrying a weapon in a prohibited place. But instead of prison, she's been handed a lifeline, 4 years of probation, with the chance to clear her record if she stays on track. Judge West made it crystal clear. Probation is both a second chance and a tightrope walk. Follow the rules and you walk away free. Break them and you risk years behind bars. Cases like this remind us that justice isn't always about punishment. Sometimes it's about giving someone the opportunity to rebuild, but under watchful eyes. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, keep questioning, keep watching, and stay sharp.